Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out my content. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Kirk Buchanan, and on this channel I teach people how to start and grow their business on the internet. So if you want to learn exactly how you can start a business online or grow your business online presence, then make sure you get subscribed to my channel because I'm always putting out some great quality content to show you exactly how to do that. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click the red button below my content and tap the notification bell to be notified when I release new videos. Alright, so with that said, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can increase and improve your business's online presence in 2019. Welcome back guys. Thank you so much for staying on the video. I really appreciate it. So in this segment of the video, I'm going to be talking about, of course, how is it that you can actually increase your business's online presence in 2018, going into 2019 to ensure that you give your business a better chance of actually succeeding into the future. So what I'm going to be doing, of course, is I'm going to be giving you some very interesting statistics. I'm going to be giving you some background data. Then I'm going to be giving you some solutions that you should be implementing right now to help you to actually grow your business, grow your online presence, which will eventually make you more money for yourself. All right, so some statistics I've come across recently actually showed me that of all of the small businesses that are started worldwide every single year, which can run into the tens of thousands, even millions of small businesses, approximately 90% of them usually end up failing within 10 years. So that statistic is not very inviting at all, and it can be very alarming for small business owners like myself. So being a critical thinker, of course, I had to do some deep dive to actually try to find out some of the reasons that led to the failure of some of these businesses, and of course trying to find some solutions for some of those pitfalls that those businesses would have met up on. So one of the main reasons, one of the main things I came across is that these businesses usually go out of business due to underperformance, and that is usually due to lack of revenue, lack of profits to sustain the business, to sustain the business owners, and by extension the dependents of those businesses. So that is the number one reason why most of these businesses usually end up failing. You need to be thinking about business like this. If it is that you are reaching a lot of people with your business, then it's highly likely that you will end up making more sales and more money for your business. So your primary objective should be focused on actually increasing your reach, which means you should be trying to get your business in front of more of the right people, and hopefully you can get these people to actually start buying your product or services, and that will set you up for success to ensure that you have enough money to sustain your business for a very long time in the future. All right, so back in the days, I can see where that would have been very difficult to do, but now with the advent of the internet, and with the internet being exactly where it's at right now, and with shipment and transportation across different countries where it's at right now, this is a lot easier than it was a few years ago. And that is why a lot of businesses are popping up and are making a lot of money, getting very wealthy in a very short space of time. And that is due solely to the internet. All right, so how is it that you can capitalize on this knowledge and use it for your business, increase your online presence, and make a lot more money for your business? The number one thing you need to understand and think about for your business is content. The internet runs on content, so you need to be focusing on putting out a lot of content for your business. All right, so that's the key ingredient to actually reaching more people and growing your business online presence and making a lot more money for your business. Notice all of these businesses that are actually making a lot of money right now, they have a lot of content, because content is that single most important thing that actually get people to actually go to your website, interact with you, interact with your business, etc. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about content right now and talk about what type of content you should be putting out for your business and where. So there are three basic forms of content, right? So you have video content, audio content, and written content, and you need to be focusing on all three if you can. If not, make sure you're focusing on at least one form of content. So for video content, of course, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Snapchat. You have Twitter, you have a lot of different places that you can put out video content for your business, for your brand, to help you to reach a lot more people. Alright, so a lot of people see YouTube, Facebook, Instagram as social media to just talk to people. Yes, it's social media and you can be sociable with your business as well and with your brand, but you need to be reaching more people through video content. And in 2019, video is going to continue to grow. Alright, so video has been growing exponentially over the past couple of years and it will continue to grow, and that is why it's a #1 recommended form of content that you should be putting out for your business or for your brand to help you to grow and reach a lot more people. And remember now, if you reach a lot more people, the bigger your audience is, the more money you can make, because people is currency where the internet is concerned. Alright, so the next content format, of course, is audio. So you need to be focusing on putting out a lot of audio content as well. Alright, so if you're not able to put out both video and audio, video should be your first preference. Otherwise, put out some audio content. And you can do this in the form of a podcast. Alright, so this app right here, this is a web page for it. Of course, it's named Anchor. So you can use Anchor to create podcasts very easily. It's one of the easiest ways to create podcasts. Alright, so I've actually recommended to a few people before and they actually loved it because I came across it through some ads and I actually checked it out. I myself personally don't have a podcast just yet because I'm focusing on YouTube right now, but I'm planning to do a podcast pretty soon and I'm going to be using Anchor to actually help me do that very easily. So you can create audio content. Alright, so it's not just about video. Create some audio content, use Anchor, it's very easy. You get the app, you can use your phone, you get a microphone, you can buy a lav mic for like $30 online and you can use that. Or if you want to get a more expensive mic like the one I have right here, but I don't really use, you can do that as well and start creating audio content, because it's going to also help you to reach a lot more people online, to build your brand, to get more customers and to make more money. Alright, so I've spoken about video, I've spoken about audio, and you also still have written content. So a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people still read. Alright, so I read a lot of blog posts. So written content is still very relevant. It's still very important. So not everyone is going to watch videos, or not everyone wants to listen to something, but people will read. So you still need to be putting out written content. So in my personal brand, I put out video content on YouTube and I put out written content on my blog. I'm not yet putting out audio content, but it's a part of my goal to help me to reach more people who love to listen to stuff as opposed to watching and reading stuff. And that is how you should be thinking about your content strategy for your business. Because remember now, guys, the larger your audience, the more people you reach, the more potential customers you have, the more money you make. People are the currency of the internet. Alright, so let's talk a little bit now about strategy. So now you know exactly that you should be putting out content and how you should be putting out your content and where. So once again, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Anchor for audio, build a website using HostGator very, very easily. Alright, so once you have identified where you're going to start putting out your content, you need to identify, know exactly what strategies to use to actually help you to actually reach more people with your content. So you need to be focusing on 5 things, alright? And I'm going to be listing them for you right now and talking to you about them. So first and foremost, it doesn't make sense for you to start putting out content on any of these platforms and you do content today and you don't put out any content for another 2 weeks or another month. That is not how it works right now in 2018. Things move so fast right now on the internet. There's so much content. In order for you to stay relevant and to be noticed, you have to be putting out content consistently and frequently. So a lot of people also talk about consistency, but they don't talk about frequency. If you're putting out content once a month and you're doing it over time, you're doing it consistently over once a month. But you need to be putting it out frequently as well. And by frequently, I mean at least 3 times a week. Ideally, you want to be putting out content every single day. And that's a strategy that you will see that I'm now using on my YouTube channel, where I'm trying to put out content daily every weekday I'm trying to put out a video on my YouTube channel. Alright, so put out content consistently and frequently. Very important. Another thing you need to focus on as well, which is very important, is actually trying to produce the best possible content that you can wherever you are right now in your business based on your circumstances. So let's say, for example, you're just starting a solo business, a business by yourself, and you don't have a lot of money, but you want to start putting out content to help you market and reach more people with your business. If you have a phone, you can use that to start putting out content, whether you're doing video, audio, or you're doing written content. But as you go along and you have more money and stuff, you can start improving the quality of that content. So a lot of people get caught up in trying to produce high quality content because they hear about high quality content. But I'm telling you that you need to produce the highest possible content that you can at the position in which you're at right now. So when I just started YouTube, I was putting out videos and my videos were whack. I didn't know much about what I should be doing. I didn't know anything about lighting. I didn't know anything about audio. I didn't know anything about video. I was using a webcam from my laptop and I was using the microphone from my laptop as well, and it was whack. But as you go along and as you improve and increase and you learn stuff and you figure out how to do it better, then you start improving on that content. Alright, so you need to start capturing people's details as well. It's very important that you do that. So as YouTubers, what you will find is that people who are trying to build their personal brands on YouTube, we have a website usually, or a landing page where we try to get people to actually go and sign up with their names and email address. And let me tell you why that is. YouTube doesn't belong to us. Instagram doesn't belong to us. Facebook doesn't belong to us. Either of these platforms can actually take away their services from us at any given point in time without actually notifying us. Alright, but if you're building an email list from these same people that follow you on these platforms, then even if these platforms were supposed to go away, you will have these email addresses. So you can continue to talk to these people via email, or you can get them to join you or follow you on a different platform. And that is why it's very important to build your own assets in the form of email addresses, people on your email list. And you can do this by setting up a landing page or a one-page website with a form so people can come, sign up, and be as a part of your newsletter, etc. You need to also be engaging with your audience. Alright, so I personally respond to every single comment on my YouTube videos, on my Instagram posts, on my blog posts, etc. And that's how I engage with my audience, and I talk to every person, every single comment. You need to start doing this as well. Once you start putting out content, don't neglect your audience. Alright, interact with your audience, answer questions. It's social media, guys, so be sociable and do exactly what you need to do to get your audience to like you, to trust you, and to get to know you better, and you will grow your audience and you will make a lot more money. And finally, you need to focus on building a cult-like following. A lot of people don't like to hear that term, cult-like following, but ideally that's what you want to do. And what we mean by that is these are people who will become raving fans for you, and they will tell other people about your business. So they will start recommending you to other people, and that will help you to reach more people and to help you to grow at a faster rate and to make a lot more money in your business. So basically, that's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. If you implement those strategies in your business, you will definitely start growing your small business online presence at a very fast rate. Alright, so if you loved this content, let me know by dropping a like on the video. If you have any questions, or maybe you just want to say thanks for this info, drop them in the comments. And finally, before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I have a lot more quality content coming out. Actually, I have a video coming out tomorrow, so subscribe, hit the notification bell, just so you don't miss that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.